first marathon, and I'm at the start line, and I am a nervous wreck. And Darren saw me, and he gave me a big hug, and he gave me words of encouragement. He was like, "You showed up every Saturday. You showed up on Tuesdays. You're ready. You put in the work. You got this." And I really was. I was really prepared for this. When I first started with the Pacers, I was having trouble keeping a 15-minute pace. And once I finished our training block, I was keeping a 12-minute pace. So my confidence was at an all-time high. And we're at the start line, and we go. Everybody says, first 5 to 6 miles, take it easy. Ease into the race. And I did. Mile 1, mile 2, mile 3, mile 4. But my legs were not responding how I wanted them to. They felt tight. And I was just like, maybe I'm just super nervous. It's okay. We're fine. But when I got to mile 7, I was like, I have to go. Like, my legs are not there, but I have to push. And I did. 7 through 13, boom, hitting every mark. Boom, 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 boom. And then when I got to mile 13 and a half, I was like, you know what? My legs just feel so heavy. You know what? The sun was already out, and my heart rate was up, which was not good. And I was just like, I'm gonna walk this half mile. But I think that's where I made the biggest mistake. Instead of keeping my 4-to-1 ratio that I was doing, I decided to walk. So when I got to mile 14, I was like, okay, here we go. I started pushing again. My right leg started cramping. And I was just like, my biggest fear was coming true. And I was like, this cannot be happening to me right now. So I was like, okay, relax, it's fine. Let's walk a little bit more, stretch it out. We'll be fine. Once I got to mile 15, my right leg was gone. And I texted my sister, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm at mile 15, I have 11 miles to go. There's no way I'm gonna do this. And she tells me, I'm at mile 18, you have to get to me and we'll figure it out. So I get to mile 18, and I see my little sister, and I see my friends, and I see my family, and I give her a hug, and I was like, I'm sorry, like, my leg is gone, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. And she goes, well, you're not stopping. You're keep going. She says, I don't care if you're the last person to cross, you're crossing that finish line. Yes. And so obviously it gave me a boost. I was like, okay. So I started jogging. I was like, okay, I can jog. I was like, if I can make it to mile 20, the Pacers are at mile 20, that will give me another little boost, and then we only have 6 miles. What's the big deal? So I'm walking up to mile 20, someone is next to me, I have no idea who, they're telling me that I'm doing great, but I don't feel like it. Someone pours a lot of water on my back, which felt amazing, and then I get some soda, I get some chips, and I'm like, okay, 6 miles, I can do this. That adrenaline was short-lived. So, I get to mile 21, and everything came crashing down. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna do 5 miles. There's no way. And there's a little group that I came really, really close to that like really took me in, and I was keeping track of them. And then I was like, Leslie crossed, Julio crossed, Pablo crossed, Jenny crossed. I can't be the only one in the group that did not cross. So I'm texting my sister, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna make it. She's like, look, I'm at the finish line. You're taking me. She's like, so you have to get to me, so you gotta figure it out. So I get to mile 22, mile 23, mile 24, and I finally see I'm on Santa Monica, and I see the finish line. And everybody said, once you cross the finish line, you know why you're signing up. That didn't happen to me. I crossed the finish line, and I thought 3 things. 1, I was happy that it was over. 2, I was happy I didn't quit. And 3, I was extremely frustrated. I was extremely frustrated because it was right. I had put in all the work. I had put in all the miles. I had put in all those efforts on Tuesdays and Saturdays. I had shown up for myself. But you know what? That's life. Sometimes just because you work hard for something doesn't mean you're going to get it. Just because you deserve the raise doesn't mean you're going to get it. Just because you deserve the promotion doesn't mean you're going to get it. But you know what? Just when you really want something, it doesn't matter. You're going to keep going. And that's why I'm going to run it back and keep experience be that. So I'm gonna come back.
Yes.
1 minute? I got 1 minute left? Okay. I gotta cut it short, but honestly they say if you want to run fast, you run alone. If you want to run far, you run in a group. And I couldn't have done it with all of you guys, because all of you guys